I have been doing a lot of reading about Jeffrey Epstein's wealth. I've gone down a bit of a rabbit hole. Let's just quickly go back to the beginning. As a young man, Epstein scammed his way into a teaching job at an elite private high school despite not having any qualifications and got fired. But one wealthy father of some students at the school liked Epstein and connected him with Alan Greenberg, who was the CEO of the investment bank Bear Stearns. Greenberg hired Epstein for an entry-level role, and Epstein really quickly rose to a position where he was responsible for helping the ultra-wealthy avoid taxes. I mean, I know that's what all these guys do, but that's what Epstein's specific job was. But in 1981, he ostensibly resigned from his position at Stearns after a scandal involving insider trading. But really, he was still managing money for them. The Paradise Papers, that's a major leak of documents from Appleby, a financial firm that also helps the ultra-wealthy hide their money in offshore accounts, revealed that Epstein ran a mysterious corporation, 40% owned by Bear Stearns, Liquid Funding Ltd., from 2001 to 2007. Liquid Funding was one of Appleby's clients, headquartered in the Bahamas to avoid US regulations and taxes. The offshore accounts are shady as fuck, but it's also just normal rich people stuff. It's what Liquid Funding dealt in specifically that's interesting to me. Subprime mortgage-backed securities. That's investments backed by home loan debts. That is the same kind of financial maneuvering that caused the 2008 financial crisis. Liquid Funding was among the first to use this dangerous strategy. And Epstein ran the fund on paper until 2007, which also lines up with his first legal issues for all the awful stuff we really know his name for. He first faces charges in 2006, and he hammers out this deal that ends in near immunity and just 18 months in prison, where he's allowed to leave for 12 hours a day to run his non-profit foundation. Meanwhile, the financial dealings of Liquid Funding and firms like it resulted in the whole, bank collapse thing. Bear Stearns is at the center of it all, and two execs are indicted for lying to investors, including one named Major Investor Number 1. But the government doesn't have enough evidence to fully get these two executives, so they make a deal with Major Investor Number 1, also known as
billionaire investor Jeffrey Epstein, though he's just spent the last year in a Palm Beach, Florida prison for approaching teenage girls for sex. He's now a free man after 6 months were shaved off of his sentence. Why? He's helping the government, reportedly here, build its case against former Bear Stearns hedge fund managers Ralph Cioffi and Matthew Tannen.
Sorry, so YouTube only allows videos up to 3 minutes long, and I've got a lot more to say about Epstein's allies in all of this, so please check out part 2 on our channel.